Last time on Dainty Tail and the Mighty Paw.
So explain how you... Oh, damn it. When he left the room entirely. Oh, damn. She dropped the fucking lobster!
No!
And it was a lobster. Cool.
It's been, in case you're wondering, it's been a couple days, so we have to refresh ourselves a little bit.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yes, he dines with me at the Bosch Bowl Club quite frequently. We were enjoying a usual dinner at our usual spot, as usual.
Usual,
I always eat at the table closest to the piano.
I see. Well, Mr. Smith was sitting.
So the plates and such on the table were from your dinner? Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Crystal. We dined for 2 hours, then Christoph left. After that, we had romantic time.
Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after. Gonna press everything.
5 minutes? So the two of them could have passed in the restaurant during that time?
Well, that would have been a fateful encounter, to be sure.
Objection! Oh, Mr. Wright. What was it you said? Christoph Gavin and Shady Smith may have met?
I believe I did say that.
Here I was all nervous about this meeting. And now we hear they just passed in the hall?
That does seem a little weak as a pretense for murder.
Oh, it would be. If that were all that really happened.
Come on, Mr. Wright. What are you holding this time?
What are you not telling us, sir?
The trap? Uh-oh.
About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Olga Orley mentioned?
The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant a card in Mr. Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut. I don't know.
You swapped the cards?
Try together. 1,
Oh.
2, 3.
You swapped the cards?
Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces. Yes, a harmless prank in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
A quirk?
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card.
The card she planted.
Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was a 5, or it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
I'm gonna see if we can spot the 5 of hearts. Just to double check.
Huh.
There was another picture, wasn't there? Well, that was just the aces and whatnot. Okay.
Disposed? Where?
There was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. Oh, so that's why his fingerprints were on it. I threw the card inside the bottle.
So, but the bottle was empty.
Oh.
An empty bottle of grape juice?
The murder weapon?
Yes, I rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see.
A battle of wits between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. That sounds like terrific drama.
A card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe I'll take a look.
Yeah, let's look at the bottle. When we can.
It's not the same bottle.
Mr. Wright, the pokerhead of courtroom number 3, approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information. Let's see.
Oh, I discovered the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle.
Why in the bottle?
I perceived my opponent's intent immediately. I'm used to entrapment, you see. I knew what was coming.
Oh, so you struck first. I like that.
I know every trick in the book. They don't work on me. No siree.
At least when you get lucky and stick your hand in your pocket, they don't.
How did he get, I mean, I'm just wondering if he put the card in the bottle and we didn't see a card in the bottle.
Yeah.
How did they get it out?
So that's the thing. We're gonna present the bottle. Let's look at it, and as you can see,
Yeah, there's nothing
there's nothing in it, which makes me believe this is the different bottle. Because in the picture, the other evidence, this doesn't have a cap. Because they used it, they uncorked it or whatever. Well, it looks like a twist cap, but still. So we're gonna do that and present. Objection!
Mr. Wright, if I may,
Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in here.
No.
What, Mr. Wright? Surely isn't all you have to say for yourself?
Well, I can't say that I know what happened to the card. Must have slipped my mind. I did put it in that bottle, however.
Huh?
Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, and a sixth person could have helped.
You fucking did it, Kristoff.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client.
My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have you disparaging our investigation either. We looked inside that bottle, and there was nothing.
So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again? Or did the card just disappear?
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh!
Push him harder, Justice.
God.
Break him.
Oh my god.
It's just you. Oh, sorry. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore?
Sunny evening. Photograph.
Did we already press this? Oh, yeah, that was the first one.
5 minutes later, after Kristoff left, I discovered the trap.
The girl will press this. We haven't done this. What girl was knocked out cold? Willa?
Well, that's the only girl
Yeah,
that's...
that's why I'm like,
You made the call to the police from the first floor of the restaurant, correct?
exactly. Cell phones don't get a signal down in the hideout.
Was anyone else on the first floor at that time?
Not a soul. It was the middle of the night after all.
It looks like he's ordering pizza.
I know, right? Just casual. I'd like a pizza with a side of murder. So there, in the darkened restaurant, I called the cops. I got extra pepperoni. After making the call, I returned to the hideout, pizza in hand. It didn't seem right to leave the injured waitress alone, so I offered her a couple slices.
So it just so happened that the pizza got there before the police?
Indeed. I mean, after all, under 20 minutes was free.
Okay. Cut.
Oh, I didn't even
It was blunt.
And when you returned, the victim was already?
dead. Yes. I'll admit, I was a little startled when I walked in.
Oh, what an inconvenience.
Oh, hi.
A little?
He was bleeding from his forehead, after all.
I guess I'd be startled too if I walked in on a scene like that. Could you explain why you called Mr. Gavin?
I'd obviously gotten involved in a rather sticky affair. That pizza did have a lot of cheese, after all. And I figured Kristoff's law offices would make me a friend, or would give me a friend rate for my defense fees. And I offered him the rest of the sticky pizza. Ah, glad to hear you intended to pay.
Intend. It's not past tense yet.
Oh, I'll pay in full. It was I who got you involved after all. Okay. You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
It is 420.
420.
Is this the truth that Mr. Wright was talking about?
Justice, you know what you have to do. He's lying. Expose him now.
Like freaking Emperor Palpatine. You will expose him now.
Yes, sir! We shall redouble our efforts! I have to think, what's Mr. Wright trying to tell me with this testimony? The truth has to be in there somewhere.
We have to comb the desert.
Okay, we sat at the tip.
So
So,
is that everything?
yeah, that was everything. So they sat at this table is what he's saying. No, which photograph?
There's also multiple bottles of grape juice in
There
there.
is.
Okay.
So, had the dinner, we sat at the table in this photograph. Which photograph? Did I press this statement?
I
I'm gonna press it again because I don't think we pressed that.
don't. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we did. Yeah, he danced with me at the bush. We were enjoying.
Yeah. Okay.
Closest to the piano. Okay, so
So yeah, that is the table they ate at. Where-
Yes, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
So the plates and such. Oh,
we already did this,
Oh, we did?
wasn't it? Didn't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, we dined for 2 hours and
yeah, yeah,
Christoph left
okay.
after that. Okay, here's the contradiction. He says that he disposed of the card during the game here, but then he says he disposed of it before the game started. So, was there any evidence that... No. Did I...
Yeah, because this is. the
Oh,
one
yeah, that
we
was-
found
okay.
Yeah. Maybe that one picture that has where they ate fruit. Oh wait, how would he have seen it if the hat was still on him?
Well, see, it's a blow, not a cut. Should I present the...
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Your Honor, that statement got... God, I'm dumb!
Whatever.
I mean, I guess it was a good try though.
Okay, let's see here. I had dinner, we sat at the table in the photograph. Press this again because it is a contradiction.
I kind of think you should present the picture where they're at the table with the.
But tell me why.
Well, my thought process is there's a couple different bottles of grape juice in that picture, and that was before the game.
But I already presented this bottle during this.
Oh, really? Okay, well. We've already pressed everything.
No, I didn't. press that.
You made the call to the police from the
Yeah, we
first...
did.
Oh, god damn it.
He had the hat on. Oh, he had the hat on.
Yeah, that's what I said before too.
Well, that's
Let's
much more
try
important.
That. Yeah, let's try that. That
That one. Yep, there
Hey.
we go.
Mr. Wright, if I may,
There you go.
take a look at this photograph. Take a look at this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead.
Good point. Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court?
Ah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put the hat on his head.
What?
Eh?
You?
You put the hat on the dead man's head?
He wore it throughout our entire poker game. After calling the police, when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view, shining bright, just like this photograph.
And?
He picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
All I can say is,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry. But that's the only thing I touched with the crime scene.
Besides the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mr. Orley didn't see it? It being the victim's head?
I think not. She was out cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head. Ah, here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago. Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Christoph. I never knew. I believe it was you who threw the first stone.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never!
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here.
Yeah?
When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well.
What the hell?
A reason?
That reason is right here.
Your cell phone?
That night. Recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation. What's this? Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court.
Damn.
Christoph, I seem to be in a bit of trouble. What's this? Game not going well? Something like that. The gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good? He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard. You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate?
Pate?
Palate? I don't know.
Pate.
Pate? Was there no L at all?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Here, let's look.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was
Okay.
it could be a typo.
Yeah. It wasn't you, was it? Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I am in your hands, should it come to that.
Bone china plate?
Oh, it
was
was
plate.
a typo. Ha ha! Kind of a porcelain. Very smooth and shiny and not plate, but pate. Oh.
Ah, okay.
I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. He wouldn't have known the guy was bald, because the guy kept his hat on the whole time.
Okay.
The court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead.
Wait a second, something's not right about that. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the Borscht Bowl Club?
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china pate?
Oh, that's right.
Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light.
Ooh.
Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. When I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you would like to explain this to the court? Exactly how did you come by your private knowledge of the
Privilege.
victims? Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? So this is your reason? The reason why you put the victim's hat back on?
It's because it looks nice and it's dapper.
It's so very dapper. Your point, Mr. Gavin? It's come down to this, hasn't it, Phoenix Wright?
Order, I will have order. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear Defense Attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as a prosecutor,
Very well, we'll break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for a cross-examination. Are we all clear on that?
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well, this will be the final recess for the day.